Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another DC Worlds Collide video. I just have my dailies due to here, but while I was doing them, I was gonna pose the question of, are we bored yet? Is there enough to do in the game? I'm finding myself, and as a free-to-play player, resources, you don't spend them all at once. You gotta hoard a little bit. You gotta be very precise and careful how you spend your resources. Um, So am I running out of things to do? I do my dailies, and some days that's all the time I spend in a game. Now, I'm not ragging on the devs or anything like that. I get the game's only a little over 3 months from global launch, so it's new still and stuff like that. And these games tend to add modes as they age, which hopefully this one will. But I'm just curious where you're at. Are you to that point yet to where there's days where it's 20 minutes and you're done? Maybe you like that. Maybe that's what you're looking for, right? Oh, I'm about to get smoked. Uh, you know, Maybe you like that. Maybe that's what you're looking for in a game. Just something where you can pop in, do 20, 25 minutes, and then you're good to go and you don't need anything else. Um, Hopefully they do, like you said, and they tend to do this in these games, add as they go along. So hopefully we'll get there and we'll get more stuff. But I just find there's too many days where I'm just kind of like, there's nothing to do. I've pushed the story as much as I can for the week. I've, pushed system recovery for the week. My crisis is done. My league battles are done. You know, uh, what do I do? Where do I go? You know, so so yeah, I'm just curious if we're there yet. If we're, and how long do you expect to go before you get new content, before you get new game modes, before you get new ways to use these characters that we all love to collect and, improve and stuff like that? We're 3 months in. At 6 months, should we have another game mode? In a year, what should it look like? Things that I'm just curious about because, like I said, I can go. We'll try this one. You know, I could be done in 20 minutes here because I won't have anything to do. So, uh, be curious to hear what you have to say about that and where you think we're going and if you think there's anything out there, what you think's on the horizon, if any kind of permanent game modes. I know we'll get stuff that are they've already talked about that are related. We got Swamp Thing coming and things like that, and hopefully they have some cool Halloween stuff planned for us and everything like that. But like permanent game modes, are we looking more PvP? Are we looking more PvE? Are we just looking to extend, which only helps kind of the guys that pay, Are we just looking to extend Evil Falls, extend Crisis? Is that enough? Or do we need new, fresh game modes that we all can play, that we all can use to, get more resources and stuff like that? So definitely let me know in the comments what you're thinking about that. And let me know in the comments how you're playing. Are you, do you have days where you're on for, 20 minutes and that's it? Or are you finding ways every day to get on here and do things and, spend a significant amount of time on here playing? I'd be curious to hear how you're going, especially if you're free to play. If you're paying, you can just kind of be like, oh, I'm going to pull some other boxes. Let me buy 20 encrypted tokens and have some fun, Free to play, not so much. So I'd be curious from all aspects, though, of how you're managing the game and how you're managing, what to do, because I've done pushed my story for the week. I've pushed system recovery for a week. I've done my crisis. I've done my leagues. There's not a whole lot after that. So definitely needed that revive there. Come on, Batmobile. Man. Yeah. Yeah, I should have went with Bane. Yeah, he's not gonna. If you had finished him, maybe it would have been worth it, but I could have used Bane's heals. Yep. Yeah, I wanted to get that. Yep. Ah, darn it. Well, not the silence on Wonder Woman. That's the end of that. But see, so this is pushed, and I'm not too far away from that. A mercenary will help me with that. But you see, convergence I've pushed too, I think, as far as I can push. Let's find out. I might finish Robin. Alright. Come on, Batmobile. Let's get some stuns in there. Oh, man. I was hoping to get her ultimate off. Okay, good. Get her getting some hard hit in there. Let's get the mirror up. I'm going to offer some buffs too. Oh, we might push this a little bit. Or did I speak too soon? Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, there we go. Well, we pushed this a little bit. Let's see how far we can push this one. Oh, not very, if he's going to hit Wonder Woman that hard right off the bat. Damn. Yep. Yeah, usually if the Batmobile's going before I can do an ultimate, I'm in trouble. Yep. Alright, well, we got one. Where am I at in the lead? 48. I almost hate doing these battles because I know I'm gonna I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna go down instead of up. Oh yes, 20 seconds. Let's see here. I'll put the block team up there. Let's put Team A down there. Man, 160,000. Tell you, my block team has been doing pretty good. I took Aquaman off of it so I could put him with my main team and put Vixen in there, and it's been doing okay. I wouldn't say, you know, it's not setting the world on fire or anything, but it hasn't downgraded anything significantly. Alright, let's do you up there. Gosh. I mean, that's only 7, so there's no artifacts there. So we'll leave there. Damn it. I should have went there with the block. If the Flash didn't have artifacts, I could have, the block team might have been able to handle all his running around. Alright, so there's Mr. T, so you're out. Let's do block here against their block, and we'll just do our A team here against theirs. Oh, the A team wins. Now we just need the block team to win. Alright. Oh, John Stewart, look at that. I've been seeing a couple here and there. Well, that's Mr. T, so we got to decide. But it's an 8, so he does have an artifact on him. Man, that's a tough one. I'm going to do my block team. And then do that there. I don't think they're going to win, though. Oh! It was close. Yeah, I've seen a couple John Stewarts pop up, too. So everyone's definitely on that train. We're starting to get there. I imagine it'll just get crazier. How many more do I got to do? One more. Alright, so... There are a lot of super powered there. A lot of heal there. I think I'm just going to leave as is. Ooh, these got that crazy... Oh, I guess I'm leaving as is. I don't think... the block team's got me worried. This one's got me worried. I don't know what that cannon does. And does enough to knock him out, I guess. Alright. That's okay, though. 5 battles. I'm sitting at 41. I'm just going to have to... come in a little before reset to see if I'm in the top 64 or if I have to. So I'll save my challenges for that. Hopefully I can stay in. I just missed it last couple weeks ago. Hopefully I can get in this time. I'd really like to get my first time doing that. Alrighty, Elseworld. Who are we using? Let's go up here. Alright, what order? We'll have Soups go. We'll have Constantine go. Then we'll have Lex. Then we'll have her. Then we'll have him. Agile trait. I don't even know. I can't even remember if I have any. I don't know if I have any green guys or not. I do not. So that was a waste. Maybe I'll get lucky and recruit one. Let's see. We'll do the random strike of lightning. I don't like Mirror Master. Back row allies. We'll start with the shield. We didn't get any green DPS, but we'll take Batman. Who are we gonna sub out there? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should have took Nightwing and subbed him out there. We'll leave Batman on the bench. Tactical, I do have tactical. I know I got... That'll help Constantine and Zatanna. Well, actually, it'll help all four of my characters. No. Alright. Let's see, attack, poison. I don't like losing that stuff, so we'll just go with attack. Yeah. Alright, Soups, you're moving up to the front row. Batman, you're in. Damage by 50% at start combat decrease. We'll do that one. Alright, increase tank character damage, detonate all enemies. We'll do that one. I'll take Rod. Ooh. 2 red, 3 red, no red. Alright, we'll take Batman out. We'll put Soups back in his spot, and we'll run with Grodd. Okay, we'll just increase. I might be in trouble in this one. Yeah, it's seen a lot of green there for my blue. We'll just add the defense. 2. I don't like any of this. Alright, we'll move Grodd to the primary. Bring Bats off the bench again. Dealing plus, we'll just add our HP. Increase attack by 20% upon dealing damage. Adds 1 stack of poison or 1 stack of bleed for 3 turns. Since he seems to be the OP of the Elseworld. Alright, Bats, you're out again, buddy. Alright, that should do the security plan for today. And it does. Pick up some more titanium. Let's do our Hall of Justice. What's our commercial, or our commercial? What's our question? How many turns does cooldown of Batman's advanced attack have? I have no idea, so we'll go with 3. Nope, it's only 2. Our league did good. There, we've already done League Challenge for the week. Let's check our bunks. Do our quick collect there. I actually got lucky and actually got some of that this time. Let's see if we got any team ups we can help with. No, I do have some attempts here. Maybe we'll come back to that. Mother Box won't be doing anything with that today. Let's grab this. It's been almost 12 hours, or it has been 12 hours. Pretty much garbage in this. I mean, it's free stuff. Don't ever act like I'm not happy if that came across. It's just, you get picky. You like to see, you know, Idatrons or the purples for the artifacts and stuff like that. Alright, let's consume. Ooh, 8th metal. There we go. Definitely will take that. Did I buy in the store yet? No, I haven't. So let's buy our this. Let's get her some more titanium. More of that. Definitely plenty of purple. Yeah, I'm pretty flush with gold. I wish they sold those for gold. That'd be nice. That's it for there. Evil Falls. Got anything worth gambling on? Speed 1. Block, crit resistance, HP bonus. Get off my screen. Here's a good one worth gambling on. We'll gamble on that one. That's a good one too. Let's gamble on you. Let's gamble on you. Nothing else till tonight. And the rest of the shops, let's see if our gamble's paid off or not. They usually don't. Nope, straight HP and straight HP. So that's alright. Alright, reinforcements we're going to hold off on to the event because I'm sure there'll be something in there that says do reinforcement 5 times to get tokens, and I want to make sure I got enough for those. Nothing here right now. Still need 16 of those so I can get the lasso up. That will get her actually, that'll be a good one because that'll be a 10% attack bonus, so that'll be nice. I don't think we got anything else, do we? I don't have any characters I can upgrade right now. Where am I? Ocean Master, okay. No, nothing. How far are we from getting him? I want to get him to 20. I'm still 10 from 19. And then so 60 from 20. He's 20. I need to, okay, he's already 20. So, and then Constantine's next. I got to get him to 20. I need to get his DPS up. Need to get him some attack bonuses. And then Aquaman, I think, is 20. We'll do 25. But I'm trying to hold out to do it all with the green and try to save some of my universal ones. But we'll see. I might change my mind on that. All right, well, let's do some team ups real quick. Or actually, not any team up. Oh, we do got a team up. Let's help out. Absolutely cannot stand the Flash. I already used that, so go ahead. Oh man, we already nuked poor Green Arrow out of existence. One thing I did do, just to give, I mean, I'm sure you guys seen it, but just in case, it's not too late to do your HBO Max thing. I did it over the weekend and got myself, you know, because I already had him, so it gave me the 60. So I'll be able to take him to 8, but he'll have to wait till after Aquaman, of course, because we're doing our how long does it take to get or how long does it take free to play to get a legendary to 10. Hopefully I'm trying this. Let me know in the comments if this works, but there should be something in the top right hand corner that will take you to that video where I talk about that. If not, let me know, because then I know it's not working and I can try to fix it. But yep, if you haven't done your HBO Max yet and you're not adverse to linking your accounts and everything like that, it's worth it. It got me the 60. Definitely worth it. Alrighty, now we'll do my own team ups in here. We'll see where we get. I actually have 2 advanced, so we'll tackle an advance. Unfortunately, it's Deathstroke, and his do take a little bit, because he has quite the long animation. But it's better than Lex and stupid shields. And he's putting the hurt on the poor bride. Well, good thing she's got a revive. She's going to need it. I'd like to at least get her ultimate off once so I can... There we go. Oh, yeah, we're only going to do maybe 15%. Yeah, maybe 15% if we get one more Wonder Woman off. Come on, girl. Get in there. Get Superman off too, I guess. 14, 15%. He's going to attack Two-Face. And that's it. What do we get? 15? 14%. Alright, well. Let's do that again. Let's see if the computer does it better than I do it. So we were at 14. Or if it does it about the same. There's not a whole lot to this one, so I can't imagine it. Yeah. 14, 28, 38, 42 now. 41, a little bit less. Let's make sure I got the right order. Okay, you know what? I'm going to switch that one. So we were at 41. 55, so that was 14 again. Alright, I think what we'll do is since I got 11 hours, we'll rally this one, give some guys a chance to maybe get some pulls and a rally help, and I will check back on this one. That way I don't use up all my ones. I probably used up too many. I probably should have rallied them a couple turns ago, but that's okay. And that's it. We're done for the day. 25 minutes, and that was a little extra with the team up, so a few extra minutes there, but that's it. And that kind of comes back full circle to my question: is this enough for today? You know, do we need a little bit more? Are we ready for a little bit more? I'm sure we are. And how long should we expect before we do get that more? I mean, like I said, we're 3 months in, so it's still new. You know, if we're still here at 6 months and it's still the same, are we starting to get upset? If we're here a year from now and we've only added one game mode, you know, are we upset then? I don't know. I hope we get a little bit more, you know, something that, you know, gets you in here every day and gives you something different to do every day, a different game mode, you know, and help us advance our rosters and things like that. So, alrighty guys, well that's going to be it then. My dailies are done. I'm going to check back in myself. Hopefully, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I can survive and get in that top 64. I'd really like to do that. I haven't been able to do that yet, so because I get a feeling if I get a server merge, it's going to bump me out. So I'd like to try to get that before that happens. But all right, yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about boredom. Are we there yet? Are you still having fun? Are you still finding plenty of things to do? Or are we ready for new game modes? I'd love to hear from you. And Swamp Thing's coming up, so get those rabbit feet out, prayers, rituals, whatever you do to get luck on your side. Get ready to get them going, because we're going to need them here in a couple days. And I'll wish you the best of luck on those mother box pulls, and I can't wait to see the videos and pictures of you guys getting 2 or 3 Swamp Things and a 10 pull. So, alrighty guys, well have a good one, and I hope to see you next time. Later.